Hello, how are you? Today I am going to talk about one of my favorite topics ever is love and dating. And I want to talk about my dating tips and how to make dating fun. I think dating is such a beautiful gift and it is all about perception and how you look at dating. It can be so fun um, and really allow you to grow as a person and bring you closer to whatever your goals are, whether it be to find more inner self-worth and self-love and or find a husband or wife. I think that it's really about making a conscious decision to frame the way you look at dating in the way that you'd like to. And so I want to talk about some dating tips that I use so that I have a great time when dating and so that I get the most out of it for me. And so these are some of the tips that I use, and maybe they will help you. But the number one tip that I use when dating is to date unconditionally. Really just be unconditional in my dating. And what does that mean? It means that I try to have no expectation on where things are going to go and what's going to happen and is this person right for me. I just try to love that person unconditionally and really look at them as a human being and really get to know them for who they are, because it is true that there is not a person you wouldn't love if you didn't know their story. And so I just take that for what it is, and I enjoy getting to know that person, and I try not to worry about where things will take me and what is going to happen. Instead, I focus on just loving them for where they are and who they are, and really just paying attention to how I feel when I'm with them. And if it feels good, I continue to see them. And if it's all right, and I mean, I just go with how you feel. So my second tip is go with how you feel. We all know what's best for us, and don't ignore your intuition and your gut. Just go with it. And you know when you're having the best day ever and you just know what to do because nothing can get you down and everything is perfect. That's my goal, is to really just be in alignment with my true self so that I know what's best for me. And so my third thing is not to let the other people around me influence how I feel. And it's so easy to get annoyed and get upset based on people's actions. But again, you know, when you're feeling at your best and you're in so much alignment of who you are, it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing around you. They can't get you down. And no, it does not mean that you let people walk all over you and that you have to be so nice and everything is peachy keen. It means that you are not acting out of emotion. You are still expressing your emotion, but you're not acting out of emotion and irrational. You have that utmost clarity and you're still in your zone so that you're able to speak your truth and still be loving and kind and not aggressive and angry and emotional. And we all do. It is part of what dating, because it plays with our emotions, but it's such a fun ride. And so go with the ride, because that's what makes life worth living. And man, I even let Penelope outside today so she wouldn't interrupt our love chat. But she just loves love too, just as much as her mama. And so I'm trying to just quickly see, right. So I have two more tips. My other tip is to really just live in the moment. And I think that goes along with what we've been talking about. If you really are loving unconditionally and you're just being present, you will have such beautiful experiences and beautiful dates. I will give you an example. One of a friend of mine chews tobacco. And when we were out together, he goes, "Do you mind if I chew tobacco?" And usually, I mean, even just saying that, I'm sure you're like, "Ew, that's so gross. I would never chew tobacco." And you're like, "But this isn't anything. I'm just enjoying this person and allowing people to be themselves." It is really beautiful because you can fall in love with them as people. And if it's going to work, it's going to work. And if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. And again, it's just that detachment from the outcome, but just living in the moment and being present. And my last tip is what what you focus on expands. So focus on the beautiful things in people and focus on the love. Everybody has such amazing qualities that you'd love in your next partner. And we're all just kind of practicing with people until we find the right person. So if you're just practicing, focus on those amazing, beautiful qualities instead of the things you didn't like. Because what you focus on expands, and there's lots of great qualities in every person. And so I hope you have some fun dating, because it can be a lot of really, really good time. Me and Penelope love dating, and she loves hearing about all my dating stories. So enjoy, have some fun, go out there, be you, and just love, 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 love. And if you love and you have that detachment of the outcome, you can't help but be happy and attract loving people into your life and bring that person. If your goal is to be in a loving marriage, or whatever your goal is to bring those people closer to you that you actually want in your life. Remember, what you focus on expands, and you attract what you focus on. So don't focus on the people that are late and or that were rude to you. Focus on the lovely qualities that each person has. Enjoy, have fun, and I'll chat with you later. Does that look like a pumping heart? Pumping heart? Boom, 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 boom. Love.